just going on 2 seconds before we went live. It's a mess. I have all this next to me today.
I'm stealing your cup.
Okay, but there's nothing. Oh, she's gonna put water in it. Welcome to the Hope Hotline. We're a little crazy. It's been a fun-filled 2 days for the conference. Great time, great time. If you haven't made it yet, there's still. What are you doing?
Checking your mic. How?
Are we saying we have no?
No, it's there. It's quiet.
Fix my hair, my front.
Four.
Hey, hold on, I can't ever do sideways.
There you go.
I didn't even see myself before we came on. It's going to be a mess. That's all I can say.
Hey.
Can they hear us?
It's looking good.
If you can hear us,
my
gosh.
Hey, Sean, let us know. Can you hear us? Stephanie, can you hear Hope?
Faithful watchers,
Yeah, faithful watchers. We love you guys.
please let us know.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Checking 1, 2, 3, 4.
It looks
5,
good.
6, 7, 8.
It looks good.
Okay,
it looks good.
I mean, I maybe shouldn't have come live today,
No, we can do this.
but I really wanted to come live today because even though we're going, I might be able to fall asleep right here on this table. I am tired, but it's all about you people. That's all I can say. We're strong in the Lord, and then the power of His might for you. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's all about Jesus.
Oh, gosh. Truth. Okay. So if you haven't been here yet, if you haven't made it, then you don't know what you're missing. But I'm just telling you, there's tonight, which is going to be phenomenal. And then there is tomorrow, which is going to be lots of fun. I just told Adalis today. She had no idea.
What'd she say?
She's like, that is awesome. She's super stoked. Like
Someone
she's
asked me what the secret was, and I said, I can't tell you. I said, you'll never guess it in a million years.
Did
They were
guess it?
hoping it was Pastor Adonica. I said, no, I'm sorry, it's not.
Oh, I mean, who wouldn't?
Lower your standards slightly.
That's what I told Literally.
Yeah, lower 'em a lot. I wish, but like the woman's busy.
Yeah.
and I'm not going to bug her.
Yeah. She's
She
got a
told
lot
me.
going on.
She told me if she could, but she never knows what Pastor Rodney's going to do. She just like basically said to me, "I have no idea. I want to.
Don't worry
I'm
about it.
sorry.
Just keep going. You're doing great.
I want
Keep
to,
doing
but
it.
I don't know. So, and that's life.
Can you tell
But-
us what to wear?
What is that
Can you tell us what to wear?
for? What
Tomorrow, like, is it?
you can wear whatever you want. I don't care. I know what I'm wearing. I know what Heather's wearing, and I know what Tracy's wearing. But that's about it. Logan's dying over there. I can tell.
She is.
But you know what,
Oh,
Logan?
Logan doesn't know.
No, you know what,
No.
Logan? This is payback. You know why?
Oh.
This is payback. Except the thing is I have to wait almost 9 to 10 months to find out your secret that you
True.
refuse to find out.
Yeah.
I hate people like her. They get pregnant, they don't find out what the sex is, and they make you wait until they give birth. Who does that?
This
Only
girl.
weirdies.
Not me.
Only weirdies do that. People who are mean and unkind. I don't like people like that. So guess what? Logan's going to be the very last to know.
Oh my
If I have my
gosh.
Let's blindfold her.
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't get to know squat. Just as a payback for punishing me.
Yeah.
I love finding out what's people's children, the sex of the children. For me, I'm like, they're always like, but I want a surprise. Like, you're flipping going to have a surprise halfway through when you find out what the sex is. You still don't know what it looks like. I mean, 3D is pretty dang good. But I'm just saying, you still don't know what it's going to look like. So the surprise is what it looks like.
Stay strong, Logan. Stay strong.
Two surprises. And a very long, tedious process of cooking. Okay?
Oh,
I'm just
my
saying.
gosh.
Give a girl or throw a girl a bone.
No.
Just give me the sonogram.
Oh my gosh.
No, she'll know what it is.
I'll
if you
know
give
what
it
it
to her.
is, and I will say nothing.
Give us any of the genitalia part.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
not- they don't even have it.
But I could give you the one with the butt.
That'll work.
That-
How about the butt?
That may do it.
Hey,
Or the face?
No.
No.
That's not going to help me.
no face.
It depends on the structure of the butox.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me the butt one.
Yeah, give it to me and Heather. Heather and I will dissect that sucker, and we will know what it is like that. right?
I'm Team Pink, so
Are you?
No, I'm Team Blue.
I'm Team Pink.
I'm Team Blue.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that about you.
I didn't know
Heather.
that either, but I'm Team Blue all the way. I might have to pray this one through. Norma's Team Blue too. Maybe I'm praying my prayers are much stronger than hers. I don't know. You're pretty good at that. I don't know if they're, but I have.
It's
I
not like
have,
I've been given a word on what she's having. I just want her to have a girl.
Neither have I. But you know, it's like that song. I got the power. Will they block me now because I did that?
Probably.
Oh my
No, it
gosh,
was less
they
than 10
blocked us
seconds.
because of music last night. So,
Yeah. Partially blocked.
oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it
so,
is.
if you haven't come tonight. You will not be disappointed. Pastor Dallas is going to come tonight, and she's got a word for everybody, and it's going to be good. Of course, there'll be a great word, but there'll be lots of laughs too. She's always good for a laugh. And Magalis had us rolling this morning. I nearly died of laughter. I looked over at Heather, and Heather was
She's the best.
she.
I almost fell out of my chair.
I know, me too. But Adalis almost fell out too. Like, I mean, she literally makes her own sister
Yeah.
cry of laughter.
She does.
It's so funny. She's something. If you are not like, I never plug social media at all because I don't even plug social media for myself. I don't plug for people to like me on Instagram or Facebook. I probably have the lowest amount of people that I'm friends with or that are friends with me. Because I don't care. I haven't even been on social media, and I don't know how long. I actually, for the conference, I've been sharing on my story.
Thank you.
I hardly ever do it. It's not that common. And, but I'm just telling you, go to Magalis Love. She's only on Instagram. But if you look at Magalis Love and become, what is it, a follower
Oh, yeah,
on
love,
Instagram?
yes.
Become a follower of her. You will not be disappointed daily.
Yeah.
There will be something that you get a great belly laugh from because she never disappoints me.
No, she doesn't. What do you think about her title?
It
was great.
oh my gosh.
Your
The
two
title?
faces.
The title,
The title.
like,
She was
the
very
best.
holy and taught about inspecting your fruit,
Yes, she did.
especially pears.
She said, grow a pear. And then she put up a picture of a pear.
Yes, she did.
Grow a pear.
Yes, she did.
Growing fruit. Planting a seed and growing your fruit. Get your minds out of the gutters, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, man, you want to watch that one. It's funny. Super
She's
funny.
crazy.
She really should be on stage somewhere doing a comedic
Listen,
routine.
I'd
kid
go.
you not.
I would go.
Agree. I would go.
She brings it every time.
She does.
She never disappoints. Not
Never.
once. Not once. Okay, so tonight, what are you laughing at?
Everyone's just putting pear emojis.
Yep. We got pear emojis everywhere.
Oh my gosh, it's the best. Tonight, come, tune in, live stream it. It'll be on, where's it going to be on, Tracy?
We have been on the Hope Hotline like across the board. So you can always tune into Black Robe, Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook, the Hope Hotline. And
But today we were also on Foundation. No, we weren't on Foundation Church.
when I was looking it up, I didn't see it. So safe bet. And if you follow us on Instagram on Foundation or the Hope Hotline, I always share a link. So you can just literally click the link and it'll bring you there. But the Hope Hotline, all of our platforms, Facebook, and we usually at least share it. If it's not on the Hope Hotline, it'll be shared to Foundation. You can check it on Rumble, YouTube. But I'll make sure I have a post today too. So wherever you end up today, you will see where to go.
Perfect.
'Kay.
Because really nobody knows about the Hope Hotline, but they like the
Well, if they're
Foundation
watching
Church
it right this
page
second-
has 21,000 followers.
Right. But if
So-
they're watching it here, we're telling them like they can go to all of our platforms.
Okay.
But it'll be
it's afterwards.
Yes.
If somebody that's not going to help them.
Yes.
That's a problem.
It'll still be on the Hope Hotline anywhere. So,
But again, the Hope Hotline, nobody knows about.
but if they're watching it here,
What I'm saying to you is
Yeah.
afterwards is a concern of mine. Because
Okay.
most people don't watch
Okay.
things live. They watch
well,
them after.
I'll confirm that it's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're hearing the bickering back and forth.
We're working it out. Working
We
it
will
out.
work it out.
So I do have a video.
Yeah, can you show that video?
You want to watch it?
I do want to watch
All
it.
right, here we go. Oh, music. Okay.
I can hear a little bit of music.
Can you?
It's because it's only coming through the TV,
Okay.
not through the...
Do you want to tell them about it? This is our first night. This was last night.
I didn't know my microphone was on.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
Always.
can go.
Yeah, yeah.
You can tell them about it.
Yeah, this was last night. There's our sweet girl, Hope. There she is. Worship was amazing. Amazing.
It was.
And there's Hope.
Look
She
at
had a
that
word
jacket.
for us.
It's amazing.
Look at her. Look at that girl.
I love
Woo!
that jacket.
I know. And then she prayed over all these people, and she took her time and she spoke truth to them. And it was so good. It was so good.
She fought me.
And then we end with a hug. So sweet. So sweet. And there it is. And that was day one. Or night
Where's
one.
day 2?
It's in the process. I got that done
That's
down
just
to the
today.
wire. You can fire me and rehire me real quick.
But then I'll have to rehire you, so what's the point?
Fire and rehire.
There's no point. Okay. So today I have Heather on with me because we were going to talk about everything, but I think we're pretty much done talking about everything.
Does that mean I get to leave?
No. No. Sorry about that, people. Logan, why are you hiding? Look,
So funny. Whenever she called you out because you were talking about her, and she said, "I'm right in front of you."
when I was speaking.
Yes.
Was that this morning?
Yes, it
oh,
was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I couldn't see you.
Yeah.
She had her hair up. She looked like a
And
different
then she
person to
got
me.
her hair up.
I'm like
Always have your hair up.
like 4 feet from her.
Oh,
It's like
my
when you send your
gosh.
husband, or your husband goes to the refrigerator and can't find the
Yes.
ketchup
Yep,
bottle.
and
He's
it's right there.
right in front of you. I can't find
Well,
it.
I'm not in my where I normally sit.
There, you're not where you normally sit.
So,
I've never seen you wear a bow this big.
well, this came in the mail last night. So this was.
Although I do
that's
love
what it was.
Listen, although I do love the shirt, okay, but I'm just saying, it's a little out of your comfort zone. But you should wear stuff like that because you look good in it.
Oh well, it's because it came last night, and today this was the outfit.
Super
for
cute
today.
outfit, butterfly skirt. Like everybody's dressing for the theme, so cute.
Yep, I
I
love it.
love it.
I love a good theme.
It was a great theme, and the reason you're saying that is because your thought. I mean, I titled it, but she created the theme.
Listen, I love a good theme. So I love
She
when
wanted
there's
to pick.
themes. So I appreciate like the floral garden theme. Like that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
You can do a lot with that.
You can.
Actually,
You can.
which we've been able to.
I know.
And I think everybody's really liked the decoration. It's totally different than
Yeah,
last
and the
year.
butterflies, like they're everywhere right now. So
Oh, yeah.
we even made it easy on you. You can go right down to TJ Maxx and there's butterflies everywhere.
You know what? Which is crazy because when we thought of when she thought of that theme, I had no idea
Yeah.
the butterflies were so. I'm like, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, they're popular right now. I'm like, what?
So popular.
Which made it super easy.
Yeah.
Life is good when you go with something that's trending.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're boring the heck out of everybody right now. 45 minutes in, and they are bored stiff.
What? I'm having the best time ever.
We're only 14 minutes in, not 45 minutes in.
I did say 45. I meant 15. We have 45
40
minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's why she's here.
Yeah.
I need help. I'm really tired. I'm not kidding you. 2 weeks. We've lived at this church for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. I'm tired. I think my husband, I went to bring him his lunch. He's a man without words. I've been gone a lot. I'm like, I think he's about done
Okay.
with the whole conference, with the whole podcast. can I just get my wife back? I wasn't here for his podcast last night.
Yeah, that probably.
He's a creature of habit.
Exactly. Yep.
Like,
yep.
and he's not like some men, and listen, just so you know, guys, if there's any guys watching, women will understand this. Women love to know that their husbands love for them to be around.
Yeah.
Right? Like Tom has never been one of these guys that wanted to go off on a trip just with the guys.
Yeah.
He's never been like that. Like he's always been like, if I go somewhere, if I go away with the guys, then you're coming with me. and he's fine with that, but he ain't going without me. And women love that because then we know, like, not necessarily that you're number one, but pretty much you're number one. Like, you're the one that they want around all the time. Well, Tom is like that. Like, he doesn't like, he likes me, and I love being there all the time.
Yeah.
But he likes things a certain way.
Yeah.
And when it veers from that,
Tell him where your chair is now.
where's my chair?
Yeah, during his podcast.
Oh, I'm hidden. I drive him crazy.
This is so funny.
Like,
But he loves you here.
he has
it's
to
so
have me
sweet.
here. He has to have me here.
I know.
He does not like it.
I know.
So he'll be at his desk. I used to sit like in his vision, but I'm over there working.
This is for Tom.
He doesn't watch the podcast.
He's gonna watch it now.
He won't watch. Tom doesn't watch the podcast.
That was for you.
I'll
So
screen record that.
I will be working, and he has to have focus. He doesn't like distractions at all. So if I tap my toes, if I like my leg is bopping, and you hear him go like this, that's to me. Like, stop it. Whatever you're doing, just stop it. Well, I've been mandated to be behind him now.
In the corner. She's
I'm in the corner.
She is.
You can't pin. What is it from Baby? You can't pin Baby in the corner. But apparently have.
He
I
did.
must not be Baby because
No.
I'm in the corner, and I don't get snapped at anymore. Like, I don't get nothing. But he doesn't see me. I'm not allowed to be in his presence.
In
No.
his eyesight.
And
And his eyesight, yeah. But he needs you in his presence.
Yeah.
Like right here.
no, he
but
needs
not
me. He needs
in
me in his
eyesight.
back.
Yeah.
What is that thing, Logan,
Here.
that you say that you have Sarah saying about your back? Is some about
Excuse him, my back.
excuse my back.
Excuse him, my back.
Tom don't care. He wants me at his back. But he'll be very glad when the conference is over, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't blame him.
And he'll be making he will be making a feature tomorrow. Yeah.
Woo.
We'll be seeing him tomorrow.
See?
So that'd be interesting. He doesn't really want to be seen tomorrow, but he's going to be seen. So
That's good. Can't wait.
that might be why he wasn't cranky, but he wasn't happy when I went home. So
He could join
not
us.
mad. He just is like, he's always like real quiet.
He could be a catcher.
No, he ain't going to be a catcher.
Security?
No.
No.
Just saying. Like, just want to
No.
be involved.
No, he'll be involved tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, good news.
Yes.
All of these are streaming on Foundation YouTube, Foundation Facebook, and Foundation Rumble. So everything is okay. It's all there.
Is that what Aaron told you?
Yes. Look at that smile.
Thank you, Aaron.
We're all good.
Okay, so yes, ma'am.
535 people have registered.
What?
Wow.
535.
Wanted to update
Okay,
you.
so let me ask you this. I meant to ask you this. Did the person that was 500
No.
show up today?
No.
Hopefully they show up tonight or tomorrow. Otherwise,
I'm stealing it.
Oh.
it might go to 501, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just give it to 501.
a good
That
idea.
ain't you, Logan. Nope. Cry yourself to sleep tonight. Okay. So now we have 40 minutes. I have some questions. And I'm going to ask Heather the same questions. She just doesn't.
Doesn't know it. Look how blonde that is. Holy moly.
It's not that
Yeah.
blonde. Don't even look at the screen
Sorry.
because seriously,
it's gonna throw you off.
It's a liar.
It's a liar.
Okay.
The screen is a liar.
Aaron, can we get a new TV? Thank you.
Only now that we only have 5 people watching, which is Logan and Tracy, and then 3 others.
Well.
Oh dear Lord's a mercy. Seriously, come tonight. Come tonight. If you're not registered, register. Okay. All right. What is your favorite Bible passage or book of the Bible and why? I don't have one. I don't have a favorite at all. I'm not a person with favorites, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never been a person that says this is just. I am a variety. I've never been. I'm eclectic. I've never chosen one style of music that I absolutely love. I love every. There is probably not one kind of music out there that I don't know, listen to, and have loved. And you can say no, you probably, but I'm telling you, from bluegrass to reggae to my son has this. I don't know what it is. It's these Chinese symphony. He's weird. This Chinese symphony, like, I don't know what it is. He and one of his coaches, when they're training, they listen to it because it's his coach's style music too, which introduced him. They're in there rolling around to this Asian Chinese voodoo music. I don't know what it is. It's good though. Like, it's good. Voodoo. Are you laughing because I said voodoo? Chinese people don't do voodoo. Yeah. But I'm just saying. It's good, though. I love it. Like, when we go to Naples and stuff for him to go to his training thingy, he just puts that on. We just roll down the road. But I don't have a favorite. I mean, R&B, rap.
All I can think of when you say that is, like, Chinese restaurant. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say...
Wonton soup?
No, the music that they play. Is it like that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I wish Tommy's at your husband's shop right now. We should text him and ask him the style, and then we can play it really quick. Does somebody have Tommy's phone number? Or what we need to do is ask Nick.
Yeah.
Because Nick will ask Tommy, what's the Chinese voodoo music that you play for your mother?
Voodoo.
And then...
Sarah wants to know if you like rap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like the new rap because it's filthy. But, like, the old rap back in the day, like, I listen to it all. There is, from the rap that didn't have vulgarity, like Will Smith, that kind of rap, to...
TLC.
Like,
did you listen to TLC?
Heck yeah. LL Cool J, all of that stuff. I listen to all of that. But today, like, it's bad. Like, I wouldn't listen to it just for my soul's sake. It's just nasty, vulgar, using filthy words. Like, I don't even like black people using the N-word. I don't like that.
We don't say that in my house.
No.
I don't like that. Because you know why I don't like that? Is when you call each other that, you're degrading another person. And I don't care if it's acceptable amongst a community. I don't walk around and call her a honky. I don't walk around and call her whitey. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think...
A honky?
Don't you know that's what white people are called?
I was thinking cracker.
I was thinking cracker.
Oh, no, they're honkies, too.
I learn something new every day.
See?
Yeah, that's down
From
in the South.
you.
It's the South, a honky. If you're in the South, you're a honky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where honky tonk?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Good
don't
guess.
think so.
We're gonna.
Right.
Okay, good.
No. I don't call, like, rednecks, really. I mean, I talk about them behind their back. But I don't do it to their face. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I do redneck things, so to each his own. But I'm just saying.
Listen,
I think that-
we might be in a class of redneck in our neighborhood.
We are,
Some of the
definitely.
things that we've done.
Literally.
Oh, I'm 100% redneck.
Just to prove it.
100%. Yeah. Listen, but just because I am doesn't mean I do,
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I do, but not very often. I did call the church rednecks. Because some of them didn't know how to eat just one waffle and chicken.
Oh, my God.
Or use their plate, not their charger.
tell people to take their plate instead of their charger, you might be a redneck. If
Yes.
100%.
I'm like, it's pathetic that we're having to tell people not to use their chargers. It's like I've gone to places with Tom, and you know how they have the silverware like this? He always goes for the one right here. I'm like, dude, have you not ever eaten out somewhere nice?
Nope.
No, he hasn't.
Nope.
But now I'm like, but I don't like that. I don't like when people call each other, even if it's acceptable. I think there are certain words that are filthy.
Yeah.
They're just filthy. And that word is just horrible. And it's throughout like all rap, along with calling women degradable names, talking about women in a degradable way, talking about each other, you know, talking about violence and promoting it. I just have no time for that. That's not entertainment to me. If I put on a song, I want it doesn't have to be uplifting, but it has to be decent. Like, I'm not doing it. But because I don't have a favorite, I really don't have a favorite food. I don't have a favorite. I do have a favorite color, but outside, I don't have a favorite of anything. Do you have a favorite?
I don't think so. I've always said my favorite color is green, but Brinley asked me a couple weeks ago, Mom, what's your favorite color? And I just said, oh, it's green. And then I was like, wait,
I might not like green anymore.
I don't really care. As a child, I loved green.
I love
But
green.
now I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it's my favorite. I like all the colors.
No, I definitely have a favorite color.
I know.
I do.
It's yellow.
Jello. I love yellow, but because it's happy. It's a happy color. Like it makes you when you see it, unless it's like a burnt yellow. Why are you laughing?
I'm glad that you clarified when you see it, it's happy because it doesn't make me happy.
Oh yeah, when I see it, it brings joy.
It brings joy.
It makes me happy. So you don't have a favorite?
No.
No favorite book of what was the question? What's your favorite Bible passage? So you have no favorite verse? I really don't have a favorite verse. You know what I always lean to? I always lean to the promises of God. I always go in that direction. If I was to say that I'm going to have a favorite, it would probably be because it would be one of the things that were the promises of God. And the reason I lean towards that is because of either what God did in the Old Testament to save his people, the Jewish people. Like, I love those promises that he made. I love Psalms where David just cried out to God and he knew who he was to God, or he knew what God was to him. And then New Testament is always like the promises that we have are, or I say this all the time, are far superior in the New Testament versus the Old Testament. But it's because of the purchase of what was done on the cross. And so for me, all those promises, like, there's nothing for me that's more important. No biblical passage far outweighs anything that was done on the cross. So anything that Jesus said, did, or promises through that redemptive power, that's always number one to me. I really don't care about. I like the other scriptures, but those are the promises are what I stand on. They make my life work every single day. They are the things that implement my faith to know that whatever I believe for will come to pass. So for me, I just think that's pretty much it, because I run to all those scriptures all the time. But you guys have a favorite book, favorite passage?
Let's see. I love Romans, like as a book, the whole book. And then I have a verse in Isaiah that I really love.
Really?
Yes. Can we read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, did Nick get back to you?
Wow, Tommy.
Is he
letting
ready?
us
Oh, he's supposed to be there at
down.
3:30. I was about to freak out. Thank you, Jesus.
Hope, do you have a nickname? That's one of the questions that was asked today.
Do I have a nickname?
Yeah, do you have a nickname?
Growing up, my parents called me Pumpkin, Cupcake, and Hopi.
Hopi.
Yep, all three of those. My mom
That's
still
sweet.
does. If I call my mother, normally my mother will answer the phone, "Hey, Cupcake." They're the only ones that call me that, though. And then there's some people call me Hopi, but very few.
Okay. Okay. And will I get fired if I read the message version?
You're
I'll let
already
you do
fired.
Yeah. What's the point? You've been fired. I'll be right hiring.
I feel like
you,
I have too many strikes at this point.
Pretty much.
Okay, so this is Isaiah 43. When you're between a rock and a hard place is the name. And it says, but now God's message, the God who made you in the first place, Jacob, the one who got you started, Israel, do not be afraid. I've redeemed you. I've called your name. You're mine. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end, because I am God, your personal God, the Holy of Israel's, your Savior. I paid a huge price for you, all of Egypt and rich Crush and Seba thrown in. That's how much you mean to me. That's how much I love you. I'd sell the whole world just to get you back. Trade the creation just for you. Isn't that
I
nice?
like that.
That's so
And did you
sweet.
read the message version because you liked that version the best?
I read the message version because when I was doing a devotional, I had this thing called Solo, and it's literally just verses in it, but it's the message version. So you like open up page 1, and that's what it was. So I read that, and I was like, oh my gosh, he loves me so much, and I needed to hear it in that moment. So that's just it's just a special one for me that I really love, and it just is a little bit. It's pretty close to like NIV and stuff, but I don't know. There's something about that one that I really loved.
I love, for me, I love the New Living Translation. That's
Me too.
another one that I don't usually quote from very much because it's better to just stick with New King James because it's very close to the true Word of God. But it's better than NIV is the New Living Translation, which is what a lot of people could go to if they want to not go woke. But from what I understand, the New Living also went woke, which is very disappointing.
That
I
is
know.
sad.
Logan, do you got one?
Oops.
You're new in this,
I know. Well,
but you might have one.
the book of James 1, has been popping up a lot this year for me. Just that when trials come, it's a good sign. And then I'm kind of biased. I like the story about Caleb. That's why I'm naming my baby Caleb.
I didn't even know what you were naming your baby.
I know, and that's why you blew my mind last night whenever you spoke about him, and then you mentioned me.
Was that the original name? It's always been the name?
Yep.
You never told me. So how's it going to be if it's a girl?
We'll give her my middle name,
Which is?
Justine.
Oh,
And
cool.
then we'll call her CJ.
Well, her name's Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like Justine, though.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's Logan. I know men that have.
Caleb Justine, if it's a girl.
Oh, and you'll call.
CJ.
That's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was wondering where the C came in.
Get down.
Hey,
I was like, let me inform her what we just talked about real quick.
Thank you, Heather.
thank you, Heather.
I didn't realize she missed it.
Oh, yeah.
So thank
Oh,
you.
heck yeah, I missed it. Went right over my head. I'm on no sleep right now, people.
Okay.
I'm on
You have a
fumes.
pass. You have a pass.
But again, you guys are worth it. I might
Totally.
only have like 10 viewers right now. Those 10, they're worth it. Okay. Next question. Ready? In Jesus' adult life, Joseph is not mentioned in the Bible as being present, but Mary is. Why? Well, because some people have different theories. Back in biblical times, girls would get married very young, as early as 14 years of age. Men could be much older. It's just like when Ruth married Boaz. Boaz was a lot older than Ruth, even though she had already been married, but her husband passed away while she was young. So age differences were definitely there. So some believe that Joseph was older, significantly older, some believe he was significantly older. You got the name? Oh. Is that what you were texting? See, I'm not the only one asleep.
Okay, I'm just gonna open
But
it. then.
but here's the thing. I would tell you this. If she hadn't known that you were naming your baby Caleb, Justine,
Oh, come
it would have
on.
gone right over her head too. I, on the other hand, am fresh to this. And I am partially asleep. That's okay. Go ahead, girl. So because Joseph was considered to be older, they never say why he's out, but it is thought to be that when Jesus started his ministry, he was 30 years old. They don't talk about Jesus at all. I mean, they don't talk about Joseph at all when Jesus starts his ministry. It's only his mother. It is believed the last time you hear about Joseph was when Jesus was 12 years old. Like when he was found in the temple, they had to go back and get him because he was found in the temple. So, and I'm just going to scroll up. And the other thing is if he was alive when Jesus was on the cross, then Jesus would have never said to John, take care of my mother. As the firstborn child was to make sure that the mother was cared for, and it didn't necessarily have to be by a family member. That job of the firstborn was to find a home and someone to care for the mother if they passed away and the mother was still alive. So when Jesus told John, take care of my mother, he was actually doing what he was obligated to do as the firstborn son for the family. And so that's the reason why John took Mary home, and she lived with him until she passed away. And John took that role very seriously. So the reason why is he had to have been passed away. Otherwise, Jesus would have never had to give John his mother to care for. You got anything to add?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, cool. Well, that's that then. Okay, let's see. We have 22 minutes. I'm telling you, I am off my game. Let me see. I got
Next year, let's not do a podcast on Friday.
No, I want to.
I want to.
I have.
Everybody's loving it. We have a lot of comments today, so you keep doing your thing over there. Everybody.
Yeah, but
is
I have
just-
22 minutes left, and people.
They're loving it. They're
I have
laughing.
like 2 more questions. It might be a problem.
No. Listen.
It might be a problem.
I will start. I have questions prepared.
Okay, before we start on the next question,
Yeah.
is Tommy arrived? Tommy's there. You guys have to hear this music.
Why don't you just
It's
call
Chinese voodoo. I'm not going to. I could.
Tommy? He'll answer.
Ask him for the Chinese voodoo music right now. Tommy will tell him. You guys got to hear this. It's like, how can we make them hear the music?
Yeah, I can do it, but we'll have to do it quickly because we don't want to get partially banned again.
Okay, so can we do it 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Wait about 2 minutes. 10 seconds, one more.
We can do it.
How are you
ever-
going to hear it in
I
10
know.
seconds?
Yeah, you're not. I have a question.
What?
Look at her face.
I don't know if I want your questions.
Why you do?
Okay,
Why,
is this your question or is this somebody else's question?
it's not my brain question. It's just a question. Why do round pizzas come in square boxes?
Did you look up that question to brain twist me?
It's not a brain twister. I think that's a great question. I'm serious. Why?
They're easier to stack. The boxes are easier to stack.
But then why is the pizza?
Why would that be? Why would they be easier to stack?
And like,
How is
fold
that
up.
possible?
You know how hard it would be to fold a cardboard box to make a circle versus a square? Like they fold those boxes themselves there. You've never been.
No.
So when you go around and you have to-
making of the boxes
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. They have to fold them all and stack them
So that's
all.
the only reason they put round pizzas in a
That
square
may not
box.
be the reason, but that's where
Okay.
my brain went. Does that make sense?
100% that makes sense. It has to be
Gotta
that.
be the answer.
That has to be
You're
the answer.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome,
appreciate
Tracy.
that. It was bothering me.
God
The
bless
second I
Tracy. If
saw
that's
it.
all that you have to bother you,
That's
we're
it.
doing great.
I'm done now. I'm good.
All's well with the world with Tracy. She now has the biggest question of her life answered.
I was, losing sleep at night and everything.
Yeah, we're okay. Oh dear Lordsy, call him.
Okay.
What is one question you want to know the answer to when you get to heaven? And this is blank because I don't have a question for when I go to heaven. Outside of the fact is, and I know this answer, so I don't really want to ask it, is did I do a good job? Okay. did I make you proud? Something like that. But if I make it to heaven, I think I don't care.
When you make it to heaven.
Well, that's true. When
I mean, are you questioning this?
Do we
need to go deeper on that right now?
do I need to go?
Do I need to change it?
Do
Pray
I
with
need
hope.
to be? Do
Pray
I
with
need
it.
to go and make a stand and proclamation with a
tonight?
dollars
Yeah,
tonight?
when you see hope at the altar, you'll know what's going on.
I'm only doing the conference. The person doing the conference needs Jesus. Oh my gosh! When I make it to heaven,
Thank you.
I probably won't even ask that because I don't plan on being like one of these dentists that barely gets into dentistry and like is the lower level. Like I plan on like if I'm doing it, I'm doing it to the fullest, right? So the goal is well done, good and faithful servant. Right. That's my goal. That's what I long to hear. And then, Tommy sent something. Eternal youth. Open. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Oh, God bless my son. Okay.
Forward her that.
I can't. Well, is that
I'll do it.
do we
You
want to
keep
do it that way? So, she might not have Spotify though. And then
It's called Eternal Ruth.
Eternal
Youth. Is it called Rude? The song.
I don't know.
I
It looks like this.
I sent it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Now it's going to be a big disappointment to people when they hear it.
Possibly.
Because I've made such a big deal out of it. But for me, like I literally don't have one question that I want to ask an apostle or a disciple or whatever you want to call them. I don't have like Abraham, Isaac. I don't have any questions for any of them. For me, like I think when I see Jesus,
You're not going to care.
I don't care.
We're not going to have questions or.
No, but your question was good. Like when I asked you this, that makes more sense to ask that question to like want to go to somebody and say, like I love this. Jesse Duplantis said in his vision, which I think is pretty interesting. I'm like, that's a good question, but I don't even know if I'd ask it. But he asked Paul, "Were you ever married?" And Paul pretty much told him, "None of your business." None of your business. But I think you'd just be in awe of the whole entire place. But Heather's, when I asked Heather this question before the podcast, yours was good. Like, what did you say? What is one question you want to know the answer to when you get to heaven? Do you remember what you said?
I think I do. Who in my life that I was a part of did I have the biggest impact on?
Is that
to
good?
get them like saved and into the kingdom?
Or just, maybe you didn't save them, but maybe you like played a huge part in being the disciple or like making, that's a good question. I mean, I actually probably would want to know that to a certain extent, but really you'll probably see.
Because even someone that you didn't know who it was, you might assume that it's somebody that
Yeah,
like
that's
close
true.
to you, but it could be someone that you talked to at the grocery store, or you talked to who knows
Or
where,
maybe
anywhere,
you never even talked to them, but they watched you from afar.
and changed their life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, that's what I was thinking when you said you never talked to them. I was thinking, there's people that watch you from afar, like in your job. Like when your other job, you worked with a lot of people. Like you do not know who was watching you, what you said, what you did, that totally.
Someone's always watching.
Somebody is always watching. That is so true. I never even thought about that. Girls, do you have a question?
Logan has a question.
No, not a question. Do you have I'll answer that question, but do you have a question that you would ask?
Yes, Logan has a good one.
What is the question?
My question is for Eve, and it is, what the heck?
You might want to just punch Adam in the face, though, because he's the one that should
That's
have
true.
been like, shut up, Eve.
Yeah, Eve. What
Once
the heck?
again,
What the heck?
weak men, not being the priest of their home.
Grow a
Don't
pair.
be. Yeah, grow a pair. And I mean that in the most fruitful way. In the most fruitiest way, I mean it. Not gay-wise.
is
fruity.
that why-
I mean like fruity as an apple or a pear.
Is that why the underwear are called Fruit of the Loom? I'm just saying.
Things that make you go, I don't know.
Magalis, do you know?
She's probably napping right now.
oh.
She's smart. That's a great thing. Like, is that why, Tracy? Since we answered the question about the pizza box, is that why they do
I
fruit
don't
of
feel
the
like I
loom?
got a full answer from the pizza box because Hope, you didn't give your perspective.
I agreed with Heather
You did?
wholeheartedly.
Okay. Hey, I think I have an idea for the song too, since we're all over the place today. An expression refers to clothing, apparel, fruit of the womb. I don't know.
Fruit of the loom.
Fruit of the.
It has to be it.
it pro-
It has to be it. I would have never thought about that.
I wouldn't either until today.
But you know what? I haven't even thought of Fruit of the Loom for so long because who buys those anymore? Like Hanes and Under Armour and Calvin Klein, they've taken over.
Yeah.
So tidy whities are a thing of the past. Unless maybe you're in your 80s or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you're my dad.
Oh my! But how old's your dad? 60 something?
Yes.
Yeah. But he's country. I don't know if they even make Under Armour where he lives.
Probably not.
No. Okay, what do we got going over there?
According to Wikipedia, the one with the apple emblem proved most popular. Knights thought the label would be perfect symbol for his trade name, Fruit of the Loom, an expression referring to the clothes paralleling the phrase fruit of the womb, which can be tracked back to the Bible, Psalm 127:3. That's like the first thing that pops up when you Google it.
But the thing is fruit. If it's fruit of the womb, never mind. I'm not even.
I
gonna
know.
go
Okay. I know.
there. Forget it.
That's so
There's children
not
in the
super
room.
helpful.
It's not happening. Not happening. Plus, I don't really think everybody needs to hear it or wants to hear it. I don't know. But do we have the music?
So my thought is if I play it through my mic, then it probably won't boot us.
Do
Okay,
it.
so
Can they
let's-
hear it though?
They should be, if they can hear me, they should be able to hear it.
Can we
So,
hear it?
Yeah.
Yes. You know what?
I love this music. That's not the right song.
For me, this is rude.
Fast forward.
Okay.
That's Isn't that good?
Does not make me want to work out or anything.
No, they're actually
I'm
grappling.
from these other things.
No, grappling. We could work out to this during our stretches. I just got a cramp. I'm not kidding you. Holy, I might stop.
Oh, boy.
I need water.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Wow.
Does anybody have any other questions? Because I don't really want to answer this question that I have next. We got 10 minutes. I might just do the salvation call and call it a day. Make this a shorty one.
I found out that honky is definitely a derogatory noun for a white person.
I told you.
Not that I doubted
told
you, but it
I
is.
got called a honky before.
And also, Aaron said that you are definitely, what's the other word for honky? That's not bad.
Cracker.
No, what's the other one? What?
Redneck.
Redneck. You're redneck because you have chickens.
That's true.
So he called you out for it.
I guess that means I'm a redneck too.
Yep.
Yes. Hey, listen.
I was implying like some of the other things that we've done in our neighborhood, like moving an entire chicken coop from 2 miles down the road on the back
Oh
of
my
the trailer
gosh.
while holding it on the side of the trailer.
And walking it down the road on the back of the trailer. A bunch of us. Like, seriously. We took up the whole entire road with that thing.
We did.
How about when we moved the tree from your yard to my yard?
There's this tree that's a weed.
It's
Well,
not a weed. It's actually
I treated it like a weed because I
it's
chopped
actually
it
a
down
very
every
expensive
year.
tree
That was growing in my backyard,
that I wanted.
and I couldn't kill it. And she was like, well, "I want the tree." And I was like, "Okay, it's like this big because I chopped it down every year."
No, it was bigger than that. So we get
When we moved it, it was huge.
it was big. So
I
we
let it
get
grow.
Trisha's husband Nick to bring his
Backhoe.
backhoe, rip it out of her backyard. We had to take fencing down, rip it out. Then we take it and we drive it down the road, which she lives right next door to me, but it was quite a distance. Drive it down the road to me as dirt it's being drugged down the road, and dirt and root is being like, I'm like, oh my gosh. I literally said, we are so redneck right now. Oh my gosh. It lived. It's beautiful. It's flourishing in my front yard. But we've done some pretty, like, I don't know. Not so,
Well,
like.
Killing chickens in our backyard
Yeah, we slaughtered
definitely
chickens. That's
puts
true.
that in
Yeah,
to that category.
that's true. Slaughtering of the chickens ourselves was,
There's probably lots of stories that put us in
Oh,
that
yeah.
category just perfectly.
yeah, that's true. That's a fact, Jack.
Not changing.
No, it's not changing. But on that
So
note,
for all the rednecks out there,
yeah.
We're with you.
But here's the thing. It's redneck is bad, I think, but it's still not as bad as
the
being
other
called
word.
a honky and the other word.
I'm glad I know honky's bad because I'd never heard
Or
that.
like calling somebody like white trash and stuff like that.
Right.
See, calling people white trash, I don't even like that.
Yeah,
I
no, I
think that
agree.
that's not. Do I know people that are like that? Heck yeah, but like you should never like call them or talk to them like that. I
Right.
just think that again, words matter, and so if you say somebody's that, then not that they become that, but they identify as that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you got to be careful with your words, even if like identify that as that yourself. Don't call yourself that. Like, I don't like that. So, alrighty, Rue, 7 minutes and we are done.
Chrissy says, "Can we have more sleep deprived podcasts?"
Chrissy, like W?
White. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't have it. But listen, I wanted to do the podcast.
I know.
I wanted to do it.
I know.
So there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
We're having
Sure.
desserts tonight.
Oh, that's right. Not chocolate fountain.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
which was amazing.
I heard.
Yeah, I liked the chocolate fountain. I mean, I got
was
2
good.
pieces of stuff, but I thought the chocolate was good.
That's because
didn't-
I accidentally was eating off your plate when I was bringing it to you. So you had more when I first made it.
and then I had less.
And then you had less.
Did you have a strawberry?
I did.
Oh.
Sorry. I literally was walking and I ate it and I was like, oh, that was for Hope. Sorry.
She's like, do you want me to get you a plate of food? I'm like, yeah, that would be good. I'm coming off my fast,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
that would be good.
yeah.
6:05 rolls around. I'm like, I'm hungry. You know what? I'll go get it. She's really, really busy. I go get my food. I come back. I mean, you don't need to get me a plate of food. She's like, oh, it's on my desk. All right. So she ate my food then too. My plate that she had on her desk was, yeah. So she ate that too. And then
strawberry.
she ate her plate
She-
that she made herself.
And then there was another plate after that I ate.
So you ate 3 plates of
I
food?
did. I did.
I did.
So the desserts.
Yeah.
Go back, yes.
We're having mini, can I tell what we're having?
Heck yeah.
Mini cheesecakes by
They're good.
Oh my goodness.
Chris.
I love
If anyone knows
cheesecake.
Chris from here, I won't say her
She's
last
so
name.
good.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing. We had a little sample. Thank you, Chris, by the way.
I already
sample
told her.
last night.
I have some, and we have some in the refrigerator, so everybody that wants one in here
And then
can
we're
have one.
having her famous peppermint bark,
Oh.
her
come
famous lemon
on.
squares.
So good.
Hold on. And then Sarah is making
Pops.
cake pops and mini pies, bite-sized pies.
Oh my gosh.
And then we also have cream puffs.
Oh.
Who made the cream puffs?
I think Sam's Club.
I knew it.
Oopsie. Shouldn't have asked that question.
But they were so good.
They
We
were
had
from
them.
the chocolate fountain. We just had a bunch that we put in the fridge.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're so.
Ugh.
We've had several cupfuls between the chocolate fountain and today. They're amazing.
Take one dessert.
You had some.
Yeah.
They're
So
good.
good. They were so good.
There we go.
Okay.
So
So-
that's tonight.
Yeah.
So doors open at 6. The desserts start at 6:30.
6.
I thought we didn't do anything until doors open.
As soon as the doors open.
Sweet. You get to eat for
You
an
get to eat.
hour.
So if you're
Yeah.
here at 6:45,
Sugar high.
you may not get dessert.
If it's anything like this morning and the
gonna
people with
say.
their waffles and chicken, I can promise you that's
Yeah.
probably going to be the case. Nobody will eat tonight because I busted their chops.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody's going to only be one.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I get there in
Hopefully
time.
there's leftovers.
Then we get to take them home. They'll be there for Sunday.
Yes.
We really won't get them. But all right, people, let's do our last and final thing. So I get said, God says to me, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Do you know Jesus? Like, did anybody get saved this morning? I don't think so. I think everybody was saved when Megalis gave the call. And I had 3 last night. I actually had 5, but I had 2 chicken out. I had 5 people raise their hands, but they were chicken wings. Like when I said you had to come forward,
Yeah.
and they just were like this.
They have another chance.
They have another chance
Tonight.
tonight. Well, they might not come, but I'm just saying. That's a scary thing to come forward.
I know, but
It's
like,
scary.
I know.
But if you deny me
Right.
before
You
men,
said
I'll
that,
deny
too.
you.
Yeah.
So do it.
Just gotta do it.
But it's scary. I mean, literally, I guess. I mean, if we know that being in front of people scares people to death. They're
Yeah.
just so self-conscious.
I know.
You know, and so nervous to like.
Yeah. They had some people go up, so they could have just like, we had like the 4 that came up. They could have been like, okay, they went. Like that usually helps, and it did not.
It did not.
I know. That's sad.
No.
Well, maybe now they're watching.
It's highly unlikely. They're probably taking a nap too,
Probably. Yeah.
as most are.
It sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing.
Yeah.
I might be doing that. Might
I
have
have
to take.
I have the next load of food coming in 30 minutes, so nap for me, please. Thank
So-
you.
So
I probably won't then. I'll probably help out to some capacity. Okay, so if you don't know Jesus, or if you walked away from him, today's your chance. Your time is now. Listen, we have fun all the time. People don't think being a Christian is fun. That's not true. I've had more fun being a believer than when I was living in the world, by a lot.
And you remember it because you're not intoxicated. That's true.
That is true.
that's true.
Unless
Unless you
you're-
drink the new wine.
Yes, then good luck getting up that night.
But even that's great.
Yeah,
But the next morning, there's no hangover.
correct.
Yeah.
So you feel great.
Good.
But life is good. So if life stinks, but you think you have to give up even what stinks by getting saved, you're not losing, you're gaining. Give it a chance. Give God a shot. He will not disappoint. I can promise you. Say this prayer with me right now. Heavenly Father, I come to you right now. I thank you for what you did on the cross. I ask you to forgive me of my sin. I turn from my sin. I ask you to be the Lord of my life, and I will live for you forever. Use me and make me into something that you can use. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. He'll prepare you for ministry. And ministry doesn't mean you're doing a podcast or that you're standing in a pulpit, but maybe you have a gift of hospitality. Maybe you have a gift of encouragement. Maybe you are a person that just is somebody that can be a greeter. Like, that's not a gift, but it is something that people need. Sometimes just walking into a building and seeing somebody smile at them and tell them that you're so grateful that they've just come to church or wherever you're at can change somebody's whole day. So you don't need to, that's a ministry, right? So God's got a plan for you. You need to fulfill that plan, that you are the only one that can do that, right? God makes nothing the same. No fingerprint's the same. No snowflake is the same, period. So if everything for him is unique, you are unique and you have a purpose and a plan that only you can fulfill. So start today. In Jesus' name. We will see you on Wednesday. Make sure you come out tonight and then tomorrow. And we love you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Real talk.